Hey guys, Nikhil here. In this video, I wanted to do a detailed video about the BrandConnect program, which YouTube announced around March 2025. So, this is essentially like your influencer collaboration feature, which Instagram has had for quite some time. YouTube has had a couple of attempts on this. Let's see if this specific attempt ends up working. Now, for those of you who have done brand collaborations on YouTube, it's typically or brand sponsorships, typically they'll end up uh, messaging you, getting connected with you. You're going to send a separate proposal, then they're going to send you the product links. Maybe they'll give you some tracking links, you include that in the description. You have a call out in your video telling that, hey, I have a sponsored video, link is in the description, please, let's connect. I mean, please go purchase. This is a collaboration video. This entire sort of funnel, YouTube has tried to streamline and simplify from the point of you as a creator making your your essentially your price is clear and the types of videos you're ready to do, and from the perspective of the brand where they are able to get analytics and make this part of their overall Google Ads journey without having separate dashboards and things like that for reporting. So they've tried to streamline this. Let me just give you a quick overview of this. Let's start with my screen. All right. So who is eligible for? So first thing is, it's for brands who want to end up doing influencer collaboration videos, and it's for creators who have another way of earning money. What are some key benefits? One is, of course, it's an additional source of income. I showed you guys in my last video. See, RPM rates and YouTube have been going down. It's very difficult to earn, especially in India. And the ability to do a self-service, not just for the creator but for the brand. So you don't have separate negotiations, you don't have separate contracts and things like that. It's within the Google Ads platform itself. As a brand, as a creator, you can send a custom media kit which talks about your audience insights and all that, and I'll actually generate one and I'll show you, right? uh, and then what are some examples of set it up if you're a creator and if you're a brand, where to go and access this. Who is eligible? First thing is very simple. At least 18-year-old. uh, YouTube is not going to allow kid creators to take advantage of this. Next is part of the YouTube partner program. So if you don't know how to become a part of a YouTube partner program, I'll create a separate video, but it's basically 4,000 watch hours in the last 1 year, and there's some other eligibility criteria. And don't have any community guideline strikes. We'll do a detailed video on what are community guidelines, how to navigate around it, make sure that you don't get striked. Apart from that, there is just some terms and conditions and policies which they have mentioned. If you are from a law and legal background, you can actually go through it in detail. If you guys are interested, I'm happy to do a video for this in detail later on any given time. Just let me know in the comment section. As of now, it's available in India, Brazil, Indonesia, UK, and US. Uh, for creators, it's been active. For brands, they are slowly rolling it out. So not everyone will be able to access this immediately. So how do you activate Brand Connect? So let me share my screen for that. By the way, I'm hoping that you have a login, you're already eligible, and all those things. And if that is the case, then this will not be a problem. So let me just open one of my YouTube channels where this is active, which is part of the partner program basically. And let me share my screen. All right. So here we are. Now I hope you guys know, like, this is YouTube Studio, right? And from here, what I do is on the left hand side, I click on Earn, and then I click on Brand Connect. So once I do that, I have already given my details, but basically it is allowing me to see my media kit. First time you start set up Brand Connect, it will ask you for an email ID and it will ask you to give pricing. So you can change that here itself. Set suggested price. I've just put some suggested price here of what I typically charge. if a brand wants to do a sponsored video on my channel. And then you also have a business contact email here. So if I click on it, you can give your business contact email. You can also add your uh, brand manager or an agency here. Now, as I mentioned, it automatically generates a media kit. So what do I mean by this? When I click on view media kit here, it's giving me a detail of all the different statistics which are going on my channel. So as you can see, it shows which are the geography, demographics. I did a detailed video on analytics. You can check that out. But the important part is this. So this is super valuable for a brand manager or a marketing head, because if I'm able to get for 20 to 30 sort of YouTubers this data, I can iron and I can laser focus on who my exact target audience is. So in my case, home banao, food, home and garden services, home decor, it's very relevant. It is exactly that target audience whom I target with this specific channel. So all I have to do is either I can add a section. So any additional sections can be added. For now, everything is here. I just click on download PDF. So let's save it as a PDF. And say I have to send it to someone, right? I just send them this PDF document, and that will give you a complete breakdown of all my sort of channels, right? And you can also see which other branded videos you have done here, and with this data, maybe you should be able to attract other bigger brands, similar brands. So this is from the creator's perspective, and whenever a requirement comes in, it will pop up here itself, and it'll send an email to your business contact where you can close a deal, and the brand can manage it from their respective ad account. All right. So this was Brand Connect from the creator's perspective. What is it from the brand's perspective? So let's check that out as well. So, from the brand's perspective, YouTube actually has published an article about this. Now, this is not yet enabled. I have few Google ad accounts. It's not yet been enabled for those ad accounts. If you do have an ad account where it's been enabled, please let me know. I'd love to get in touch with you and just understand all the different features they've given. But basically, the way it works is in your Google Ads account, you will have this sort of under tools feature, they have given creator partnerships. And one part which I really liked was this: to start taking advantage of these features, any existing asset can be connected to a Google ad campaign, right? This is very powerful, because what this will end up doing is, even some videos which are ongoing well, after the fact that video is published, you can actually get a sponsorship for it. So if you're doing a specific video, I mean, it really helps out. And I urge you as a brand to actually use this, because if you are on Instagram, you have been using this for quite some time, it's finally available on YouTube, right? And now it becomes easier. And yeah, I also want to show you one more photo before I end the session. So let me share my screen again. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sure you've seen YouTubers where just under their video you can start seeing products like this. These are an example of Brand Connect's implementation, right? Wherein it becomes easier to discover and buy. And there have been some creators which have been working on this. Uh, you can check out some of their videos. They you'll end up seeing some featured products, I'm sure. So let's see if I can find something. Okay, so this is just showing some. Yeah, so can you see here? One is, of course, they are featuring their own store in this case, but you can see other products and commissions. I'm sure that will be one of the places where they end up showing. And the other thing is, this is also working on shorts, and it works in a very similar way to Instagram. So that's another area where Brand Connect can be quite helpful for a lot of creators and for brands. BrandConnect they've attempted it. They've announced it quite some time back. I think now it's becoming more and more comprehensive. So I'm sure more brands and creators will take advantage of this. But if you're a creator who's eligible, please turn it on. It's a easy opportunity to attract some brands, especially brands which are active on sort of Google Ads. They are typically more focused on numbers and things like that. So it becomes easier to work with such brands where you have to deliver, where they ask you to deliver metrics. In this case, you can be like, hey, I don't know about metric tracking and all, just set it up on BrandConnect and we'll take it from there. So thank you all for watching. Hope this added some value for you. If you have any doubts about BrandConnect, let me know in the comment section below. Happy to answer it. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.